So what's going to happen, Steve, to the bond market when the Fed starts to unwind its balance sheet?
Yeah, that's the billion-dollar question. I think it's going to be a very long process. The Fed does not want to upset the bond market by selling the inventory. So I think what they'll do is it's going to take 10 plus years for them to unwind that balance sheet. They're going to do it very, very slowly by just allowing the bonds to mature and not reinvesting coupon and maturity, while at the same time, hopefully, if the economy continues to recover, they'll slowly hike rates toward more normal levels. And that's the plan, but it's a long process, and it's going to take 5 to 10 years for that to unroll.
Steve, just before we let you go briefly, what do you see as the top trading opportunity for you guys in the bond space right now?
Look, I think that both in the U.S. and Australian markets, bond curves are still very steep, which means you can buy 3 to 5 year paper that is implying higher rates both in the U.S. and Australia. I think rates are going to be very slowly hiked in the U.S. I don't think that there are going to be any hikes in Australia. So roll down the yield curve, pick up high quality investment grade corporates, which you're getting paid to take that default risk in today's world. So you can put together a short dated portfolio with a yield in the low 3 range, where here in Australia with the Reserve Bank at 1.5% and not going any higher, you pick up some decent yield over inflation levels. It's not a great return, but it's a good return, it's a stable return, and it's a portfolio that doesn't have a lot of risk to it. That's kind of what we're focused on, and I think this is a good environment for short-dated bonds globally.